Hey there, everybody. It is day 50. Very excited for today. 10 days left, 2 weeks left of work. Like I said, uh, day 50? I don't know. It's just a good marker. So, what we got today, get your jumping hair ready if you're a jumper. And then I'm just going to be using 10s, a set of 10-pound dumbbells. Realizing this is a little crooked. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, so let me run us through what we're going to do. We're going to be on a timer, 20 seconds of a weighted exercise, 20 seconds of a squat thrust, jump back, jump in, jump up, or you can do jump squats, or you can just squat, right? Body weight squats. And then we get a 20-second break. So we need to work for our break. 20 seconds is a nice chunk of a break, but we need to deserve it. So we're going to have locomotives, one leg forward, one leg back, belly nice and strong, elbows come up side to side. Okay, then we'll have our squat thrusts, then our break, kickbacks for triceps. Keep those elbows up high, extend your arms all the way straight. Then we're going to have curls. Then we're going to have side raises for those shoulders. That's going to be a tough one. And then you can go one dumbbell or two, and we're going to go overhead tricep extension. So depending on how your arms are feeling by the time you get there, just so you can see, make sure that you get your full extension in those arms. So sometimes I kind of see this down, half range, all the way down, all the way up. Okay. And if I did my timing right, I think I did, we're going to get through 4 rounds. So let's start off with a warm up. Let's go on our backs. Hug those knees into the chest. Couple deep breaths here. Tuck your chin in if you can. Keep your chin in, grab through the core, push your right leg long, tug that left knee in. Inhale, exhale, switch. 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 And switch. Okay, push your hips up into a glute bridge. Grab through the core, grab into those glutes. We're going to warm up those arms. So scissor your arms, right arm back, left hand down by your heel. Find rotation through the shoulder head. So you're trying to really rotate your shoulder back and down. Our life facilitates forward motion living, right? Our shoulders rounding forward, working on the computer, driving, biking, cooking. We want to try to keep those shoulders when we're working out rotated back for the most part. Okay, and then both arms behind the head, elbows slide down, open that chest. Still a little sore in my pecs from whatever day that was, 47 maybe? Yeah. Inhale, bring your arms back. Exhale, tuck them in. All right, we're going to flip it over, find a downward facing dog. Spread wide through those fingertips. Curl your toes under, push your hips up and back. Pedal out those feet. Check in with your shoulders, your neck. You can kind of move your head around. Core engages. So once we get going, feel free to kind of warm into it, right? You can go body weight your first round if you need a range of motion. You can pause the video, go a little bit more. Warm up if you need. Start light. Start with those squats or jump squats as opposed to the squat thrust. Come forward, hold your plank a second, flex through those glutes. Inhale, push back. One more like that. Slide forward. Tuck your tailbone, belly strong. And then we're going to walk our hands all the way back toward our toes. All right, just keep in mind we get our break, so work for it. We're going to start with our locomotives, getting into the back, and make sure through everything that you keep your core strong. Ready, set, and go. Belly strong. Engage deep into the core. So if you have light weights, you're going to get a lot more reps. Heavier weights, less reps. So don't worry about it wherever you're at. Just kind of build into it. 3, 2, 1. Squat thrust. Plant your shoulders right over those wrists. Time to get our break. I got 10. My first set. Not too bad. Kickbacks are next. Be ready on the timer. So we're not picking up weights on the timer. We're ready so that we're hitting that first rep when the timer goes off. Keep those elbows up high. Control your swing. Squat thrust. Or your alternate. Time. Only 9 that time. Okay, curls next. 10 seconds left. Get ready. Shoulders back and down. Hips tucked under. Elbows squeezed tight. I'm going to hit up a hammer curl. Now I've mentioned it. It's a little better for my elbows. They are a little easier, in my opinion. Doesn't put that pressure for whatever reason. My elbows don't like this way as much. Time. Still only 9. Gotta get faster transitions. Whew. Intervals. You want to push your heart rate and then let it come back. Side raise. Next. Elbows in tight. Then they fly wide. Find a little pinch between your shoulder blades. Think about pulling the elbows away from the shoulders. Keep the core active. Time. Squat thrust. Time. Overhead tricep extensions. I'll start with both weights this time. Why not? Elbows squeeze in tight. Set your hips so you're not moving forward and back as you lift and lower. Tuck that tailbone under. Feeling good. Okay, squat thrust. Time. All right, that's one round. 3 to go. Locomotives are next. If you remember which leg you put forward first last time, switch it to your other one this time. Ready? And go. Hold on to the core. Time. Kickbacks next. It's good, it's good. I definitely need my break. Hope you do too. Hinge forward, elbows up, kick back. Hold on to that belly. 3, 2, 1. Fingers nice and wide. Time. Curls are next. Chest tall, belly strong. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. So just like I was kind of talking about shoulders, curls, huge opportunity to roll those shoulders forward. Squat thrust. So try to keep them back. Always thinking about it. Always stuff to think about. Makes your workout that much better. Time. Side raise. Elbows bent, 90-degree, hips tucked under. Work into those shoulders. Mid delt. Keep everything out of the neck. Time. Here we go. Keep it up. Work for that break. Time. Overhead triceps. And we're on. Focus on digging into those triceps. Tuck the belly. Pull that belly button back. Time. Time. 2 rounds, done. 2 to go. Locomotives are next. 3, 2, and go. Super flat back, really drawn core. Gotta stick your hips out. Feel those legs a bit. That's good. That's what we want. Time. Use the core. Control those hips. Time. Kickbacks. Butt back flat, elbows are up. Tighten through that core. Watch your swing. I started with a little swing there. Time. We got it. That break's coming. Curls are next. 5, 4. Here we go. You got it. Think about that core. Roll those shoulders back. Make sure your pelvis is neutral. You're not sticking your hips forward. Time. Time. Ah! Side raise. Getting our shoulders. Keep those knees soft. Elbows 90 degrees. Open those arms away. Try to get them to fly wide. Time. Time. Sing of a 9. Got a few tens in there. Whew. Overhead triceps. Elbows squeeze tight. Keep all the work out of your neck. Grab into that belly. Time. Time. 1. 1 set left. Locomotives first. Try to keep your quick transitions. Be set for the beginning of the timer. We get to check it off this round. Find that extra level of effort. Try not to hold anything back. Push your uncomfortable. You've made it. We've built momentum. Time. Now keep it moving. Time. Kickbacks. 4, 3. Here we go. Find those triceps. Keep the belly strong. 3, 2, 1. Time. Curls are next. 3, 2, and 1. Scan the whole body. Keep everything else firm, flexed. Resist the downward motion. 3, 2, 1. Side raise. Three, 2, here we go. You push all you've got here. It's the same as a half-ass hour session. Research is even proving it. Time. Triceps overhead. All right, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze those elbows in. Hang strong. Focus that core. Keep your hips tucked. Tuck your tailbone just a bit. Keep your alignment. Okay, here we go. Last set through. I want 10. Woo. Got it. Oh. Nice job. 10 seconds. Enjoy that recovery. Finish off. Whew. Little core. Nice work. All right. Lie on your back. We're going to start off with a single leg V-up. If bringing your head up off the ground doesn't work, all you need to do is check in that low back. Slide across that core, move your arms and leg, and focus on that core grab. Promise, it'll add up. We're going to count now, 10 each side. So keep your right foot in the ground, heel, flex through that low belly. Here we go. Try not to throw your arms. Push your low back into the ground. Scoop your belly as you rise. 6, 7, 8, 9. As I extend back here, I'm not relaxing. It's not as tough, but I'm not letting that core go. Don't disengage, then re-engage. Just keep the flex the whole time. 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're gonna go through a quick glute bridge recovery. Push those hips up, let them drop, push up. 2, 3, get back into those glutes. 4, still wrap around your abdomen, but give it a little break. 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're gonna do oblique V-ups. If you need to keep it a single, that's fine. Check in with this top side. I don't know if you've figured that out or not, but it drops all the way onto your armpit and then lifts all the way up, whether you do one leg or whether you do two. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Getting into the obliques, but keep the front of the belly strong too. 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3. All the way down with that upper body. 7, 9, 10. Okay, back into our glute bridges. Low back taps the ground, then drive back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, one more little cycle, getting into the front, then getting into the obliques. Okay, left leg comes up as straight as you can get it. Right leg out on the ground, hovering. Crunch up. 2, 3, 4. Tuck into that belly. Chin tucks in. 9, 10. Switch. Flex both legs. Get into that core. 8, 9, 10. Holy cow. Those were tougher than the V-ups. Or I mean single V-ups. Okay, side plank. Start with that short leg, right? Get your elbow set right underneath your shoulder. Then you get the height when you get up there and straighten the legs. Drop and lift, or just hold, depending on where you're at with your side planks. 4, 5. Try to keep both legs straight. 8, 9, 10. Flippy floppy all the way over. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. All right, face the ground. Start with a wide forward or a wide knee child's pose. Sit all the way back on your heels. Feel that stretch through the fronts of your feet. Reach arms way forward, and then set your shoulder blades down so you're building a little traction. In fact, it's kind of nice to grab something, kind of reach, make your arms have to reach a little further forward. And then you get that traction, yeah. Rotate your elbows to point at the ground, but they're off the ground. So you lose a lot of what the child's pose has to offer if your arms are relaxed right now. Slide those shoulder blades down. Okay, then walk your hands back. Flip your toes under. So instead of on tops, curl those toes, sit back on your heels. So all those jumps add up. Curl it under. Take your left hand, plant it on the ground. If you need height, grab a weight, stand in yoga block, then reach that right arm over. As you reach the right arm over, push your hips to the right. Check in with your neck. Make sure you're not grabbing there. All right, release. Hopefully your toes are doing good. It's really extreme to do it without shoes on. Plant onto your weight or on the ground, and then reach left arm over. Have your hips push out to the left. All right. Bring your left leg forward. Lift up off of your back right knee, and then just let your hips start settling toward the ground. Once you're kind of at that position, slide your hips to the right, slide your hips to the left, to the right, to the left. Drop your knee, hinge back, hamstring stretch. 3, 2, 1. Cross your foot over, hit your pigeon. Walk that back knee back. Make sure that the pelvis stays neutral, so it's leveled off. That right hip is pulling toward the ground. That right foot is flexed back. My heel's a little bit further away from my hip, so I'm just going to hang out up here on my hands. If you want to go down onto your elbows, feel free. I'm getting plenty of sensation. That left knee, thigh, glute, low back. One more breath. Okay, push back. Right leg forward. Left knee lifts. Line that right knee right on top of the heel, and then let your hips drop, 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 drop. You're in control of that low back. Slide hips to the left, to the right, to the left. I'm on my fingertips. I'm kind of working on just hand strength, grip strength. You can put them flat, go into knuckles. Either way, this is a good way to strengthen fingers. Okay, drop that back knee. Hinge back. Your hips stay up off of your back foot. Changes the stretch completely when you drop all the way down. Okay, cross that ankle over. Flex your foot. Walk that back knee back. Keep your pelvis squared off. Open through the chest. All right, push up. We're going to come to our low squat. Bring those feet out. See if you can drop those hips onto the ground. Push your elbows into the knees. Open that chest. Fantastic job. Day 50. Think back over it, back over the last 50 days. Don't beat yourself up for anything that you didn't accomplish or aren't very good at yet, but just appreciate the fact that you made it to whatever days that you did. That's another one in your bank, another deposit made. Hands plant, hips go up. Just keep making them. You'll end up where you want to be. Whether you see it or recognize it or not, internally, it all adds up very quickly. So keep it going. I'll see you tomorrow.